ABC15 investigators took action, and their investigation into the Arizona Dental Board is getting results.
Yeah, even Governor Ducey weighing in this week, vowing to take action, but now a new Arizona lawmaker is speaking out.
ABC15 investigator Dave Biskobing joining us now. And Dave, it sounds like she has some issues with your report.
Yes, Katie, Regina Cobb is a new state representative this year, and she's also a dentist. Her ties to the dental industry run deep. She used to be president of the dental lobbying group, the Arizona Dental Association, and dentists funded more than half of her campaign last year, donating more than $22,000.
We now proceed to vote.
While voting to require background checks for dentists, Representative Regina Cobb asked to speak.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to rise to explain my vote.
She wanted to address our investigation.
The investigative report criticizes the board. Often these situations are more complicated than they are appearing on the surface.
So we asked her for an interview. You've seen our stories. What's your take?
There's a few items that you put in there that I had some issues with.
One of her issues is that ABC15 exposed 70% of dental board discipline is hidden from the public because it's labeled non-discipline, which by state law the board can't post on its website.
If something is given to the board and it isn't something that actually has validity to it, it could actually do harm to the doctor.
Is that law fair to the public? In many cases, our investigation found dentists given non-discipline who have been arrested, have drug or alcohol problems, and who have harmed patients. And these are things I think patients should know. So if these are public records, why should they not be readily available to the public?
If they're non-disciplinary actions, there's something that the board saw that you and I don't see. You might see that it is harmful. You might see that you feel the patient got harmed, but you didn't see all the testimony either. There's a lot of things that are hidden in those things that we cannot disclose.
It's the hidden process patients have a problem with. And the fact is, there's no testimony from the patient ever. Representative Cobb also claims Arizona's dental board is one of the strictest in the country.
Our board is probably in the top 10 as far as punitive disciplinary actions that we have with the dentists. Now, with that
top
said,
10 in the country?
In the country.
It just does not, the evidence does not seem to show that, to be
well,
quite honest
evidence
with
might
you.
not show that, but we are. And we were #1 between the 1990s and 2000.
We're talking about right now. We're
right
talking about
now.
this new executive director, 2010 and now.
Yeah, 2010 and on.
In the past 5 years, we found Arizona has revoked fewer licenses, just 4 of them, than other states with similar populations.
I'm not saying that there's not improvement to be done. There is improvement to be done.
Now, we're also closely tracking the bill that would require dentists to undergo background checks, and that is scheduled to have a full vote before the legislature in the next few days.
Important work. Thank you, Dave. Well, now, if you need to catch up on our investigation, if you haven't seen it, we have all the reports, a list where you can check your dentist for hidden discipline on our website, abc15.com/investigators.